What's going on, y'all? It's Mike with ClassyPeopleTCG, bringing you a deck build. This is what I'm calling as a Purple Jack build. It's just a cards that you can pull from a BT6 box if you are able to pull them, and then you can substitute in a lot of cards. I've done some play testing with this, and I was actually really happy with the results. And so I kind of wanted to bring it to y'all, see what y'all thought, and then kind of go from there. So first, we are running our 4 Titamon from the BT6 box. Great Digitama. And then the next one, or the last one, would be 1 Pagumon from the starter deck, the purple starter deck that came out a while ago. That is pretty readily available. Next are the 4 Gabumon from starter deck, 4 Elecmon from BT6, 2 Demi-Devimon, 1 Tsukimon, 1 Gazimon, and 2 Goblimon. I would recommend changing out the 2 Goblimon for 1 more Gazimon and 1 more Tsukimon if you have them. I don't for this setup, and I've been running it exactly as you see it and haven't had any issues bricking or anything where it felt off. So kind of keep that in mind if you are playing and you do have the extra cards. These cards can be swapped out, but this is a pretty decent, I guess, jumping off point and to kind of get used to the purple mechanics. Next, we're on to our level 4s. We are going to have 3 Genkumon promotes, 3 Kinkumons, 3 Genkumons, and 3 Ogremon. I decided to go this route since I was able to pull the Ogremon, and if you are unable to pull this many Ogremons, you can swap it in for another promote, or a promote, a Genkumon, and a Kinkumon. However you want to kind of work that in, you can. There's also a couple other champions which can be thrown in here to help you out a little bit if you have them. But I've just kind of came to the conclusion that at least 3 of each of these turns out really, really good for you. And then the Ogremon is just a good change of pace for it. Next, we'll go into our level 5s, which we are running 3 Black War Growlmons. Had to retake a few times because I've said his name wrong. 1 Pumpkinmon, and 3 Rebellimon. And then also 1 Skullgreymon. The Pumpkinmon can be swapped out if you do need to, but I do like running him as well as the Skullgreymon. But I would say the 2 sets of cards you should really be running is at least the Rebellimon and the Black War Growlmon, since those are going to be your main ultimates that you go into. Next, I'm going to run into my Megas, my level 6s, and we're going to have 2 Orismon from the BT6, 2 Titamon, 1 Tactomon from BT5, and 1 Chaos Galamon. So what I would recommend doing, if you haven't already, is go ahead and throw in 2 more Titamon and then get rid of your Chaos Gallant and your Tactomon. These 2 are not needed. I just so happen to only pull 2 Titamon between the packs that I've pulled from Double Diamond. So I would recommend running 2 more. I'm just waiting on mine to come in the mail. And then swap these 2 out, and then you can run a Chaos Gallantmon deck if you do have that. And then finally, of course, 1 Omnimon Zord. I don't go into him much. I think I played him 1 out of 7 games or 1 out of 8 games, and so he doesn't see much play. But when he does, it pretty much wins me the game. Next, I'm going to go into my Tamers and my option cards. 2 Sora and Mimis from the BT6. You can swap one of these out or both of these out for Memory Tamers, which I do have, but I'm using them. I already have them in another purple deck, but if you want to, you can easily swap them out. These 2 are actually pretty good for the purple meta that they're in. 1 Jackraid, it's good, it's an all-around good memory boost card. 1 Nailbone, 3 Demonic Disasters, and 2 purple memory boost. And so that is my my purple jack build, and that's kind of what I'm calling it, since it's just whatever you pull out the box. I've already went over the rookies you can swap out. The champions are pretty well set. These are going to be your main champions. You're going to try to run 12 of them or 11 of them. The megas said which ones we can swap out. But of course, if you do have any questions or thoughts or ideas on how to make the deck better, of course, comment below, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk to people. Or if you want to play a couple of games on cam, or if you're in my local area, I'll be more than happy to sit down and play it and kind of go from there. But no, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you.